New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Good morning, and welcome to Morning Prayer with New Thought Media Network. My name is Reverend Dr. Sharri Johnson, and I am a member of the New Thought Media prayer team. We are a group of ministers and practitioners who have made a commitment to be here twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, for just one reason. And that reason is to pray with you, for you, and about you. So there are some things we want to make sure you know we know. For instance, there is no such thing as a silly prayer. There never has been, there never will be anything too big or too small to pray about. And right on the heels of that, of course, there's a pretty good chance. In fact, I would call it a probability that you're going to have a prayer request that doesn't come at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Not to worry, we got you covered. We have a special email address, prayer@ntmedia.org. It's available 24/7, 365. And the whole reason it exists is so that you can send us your prayer request whenever it pops into your head or your heart, and then let it go because it's taken care of. And one of the reasons we are able to do that and all of the other wonderful things that New Thought Media does is because of all of the people who find our website, ntmedia.org. Locate that lovely little donate button and click on it. This gives us the ability to extend the teachings of New Thought and the reach of New Thought Media Network literally around the globe. And we are so grateful for your generosity, not just your financial generosity, though that's really important, but we so much appreciate your love and your prayers. And we return that love at least 110%. So, and I see Garrett. Hello, Garrett. Hello, Linda. Welcome to have you both here. Happy to have you both here. And so what we offer here, I got carried away with all the faces on my screen. What we offer here at New Thought Media are called affirmative prayers. And what that means is we don't beg God for anything. We don't try to change God's mind about how the universe works, because we understand that really is wasted energy. There's only one reason for prayer, and that reason is to change the conscious awareness of the person doing the praying. So not only do we pray affirmatively, but we pray in the first person so that you can listen in the first person with the ears of your heart. Hear every word that's spoken as if it were rising up in your own consciousness. Let every prayer be your prayer. And then you become the prayer who receives the benefit of the prayer. So we're going to start today with a reading from Ernest Holmes' first daily reader, 365 Signs of Mind. And this is the one from January 31st. And I just love the title, the affirmation. It just made me jump up and down. My thought establishes new beginnings. My thought establishes new beginnings. Pretty cool. Nothing is ever twice alike. It is said that the physical body is never more than a year old, that we discard many bodies throughout this life, one cell at a time, of course. Everything is continuously being recreated, and it literally is true that the creative spirit is forever making a new heaven and a new earth. We must permit it to make them new for us. I empty my mind of every thought of fear and doubt. I condemn no one and no thing, not even myself. Forgetting that which is past and having no fear for the future, I live today as though the new heaven and the new earth were already accomplished facts in my experience. I live in harmony with people and with all the situations that surround me. I see and feel the presence of good running through everything. I have complete faith that this divine presence reveals itself to me in every thought, in every word, and in every act. There is nothing in my past experience and nothing in my thought about the future that can in any way deny me the pleasure and the privilege of living today as though everything were complete and perfect. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. My whole expectancy is of much and more, of good and better. The future is bright with hope and fulfillment. The present is perfect, and no past failure mars today's understanding. How's that for a spiritual get out of free card? Let's take it into prayer. I'm going to invite you to just relax in your chair, allow it to support you, and let all of your attention be focused on hearing the prayer, on feeling the truth of the words, and knowing that the power in these words is the same power that lives in you, that expresses in, through, and as you. If it's comfortable, close your eyes, and if it's not, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter a bit. So here we go. God is the only presence in the universe. God is the only life. God is the only mind. God is the only source in the universe. God is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, and God is the creator and sustainer of my life. All that God is, I am. And I am inseparable from that divinity that supports, uplifts, and guides me. My every need is met at the instant it appears, and I live in a state of unconditional acceptance of the good that God is as it flows into and through my life. When thoughts or the perception of lack make themselves known to me, I remember to remember. I turn from the temptation to wrestle with the physical world and place all of my loving attention on the one life that beyond all doubt creates, sustains, and maintains me as its most precious intention. I let go of the old story, the bad feelings, the memories of past beliefs and experiences. I gladly and wholeheartedly dedicate all of my attention and passion for life in the direction of the truth. With my attention on truth, my eye is single, and I feel the spirit of life move from within, giving me passageways to new life, to the only life, the life of the one with a capital O. Bathed in its glory and reveling in its freedom of expression, I breathe deep and feel the peace and sanctity of my life. I live in harmony with the truth of life. I know that truth, and I am free. I am wealthy beyond imagining, with unbounded wisdom, incomparable health, loving and supportive relationships, talents that bless my world, and joy in every moment. I have only to mimic the universe, saying yes, and every blessing is mine. I am more grateful than words can say for this truth. It is the Creator's joy and pleasure to bless and prosper me. The love and gratitude I feel for these blessings and this knowledge just overwhelm me and leave me speechless, stunned, awed, recognizing my oneness with all that is and all that has ever been and all that will ever be. And as I know that the law follows effortlessly and flawlessly, every word I speak, I release my word now, knowing it is already done. So it is, so I let it be, so I celebrate. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope this has been a great way to start your Thursday, and that you will be coming back again and again and again, because we have just all kinds of really cool stuff on New Thought Media Network. We are not just a morning and evening prayer kind of place. We have almost 40 hours of programming every single week. We add new programs all the time. And one of the coolest things, let me show you the schedule. One of the coolest things is that we have 6 different centers that live stream their services every Sunday. You can stay home in your jammies and do God stuff all day long. It's really cool. We have programs that are music. We have programs that are classes. We have programs that are interviews and lectures and discussions. We have programs that are, well, I'm not sure how to describe this. My favorite is Now the Good News. This is not something you're going to find on ABC, CBS, NBC, or Fox, but you will find it here on New Thought Media Network, and it will be worth the visit. On Tuesdays, if you're not really busy around lunchtime, I have a program called Global Focus Today. It's an interview program. There's the picture. I interview focus ministers from across the New Thought movement, and a focus minister is just a minister who doesn't have a congregation in a pulpit. We have, I'm a focus minister. We have instead a special focus for our ministry. Mine is education. And I have focus ministers on my program who only work with unhoused people. I have 2 who only work with incarcerated people. I have some whose ministry is music, and the music brings tears to my eyes and joy to my heart. I have a couple who are comics. I mean, really, their ministry is comedy, and it makes me laugh until tears roll down my face. And then I say, ooh, I hadn't quite thought of that. The coolest thing about New Thought Media and Global Focus in particular is not that we have all kinds of stuff, but that I have never failed to learn something new from the people who are on my program. Every single time, even the ones who've come back, they brought something new with them and made it, for me, officially not a wasted day, because I think a wasted day is when I didn't learn anything. And of course, what that means is that you might learn something too. You will at least be entertained, and there's a lot to be said for just being entertained. And in terms of that, let me point out that directly after this broadcast is something you don't want to miss. Sunday through Friday. The Morning Sip with Reverend Melissa. I mean, look at that smile. How could you start your day with her and not absolutely shine? So that's my wish for you, that this will be a day when you absolutely shine. And then you will come back again next week. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.